I asked a couple people if I should like make this video in terms of like, is it a good idea and would they be interested in it? And then they told me, yeah. I've told stories on the channel before, not intentionally, but it just came out like it would just come out sometimes while I'm streaming or if I'm just talking to the video because I need something to focus on. So this is a story of missed opportunity. At least that's what I think it is. Uh, it's I call it missed opportunity because it's about a girl I liked before, and I never really made a move or anything like that. I mean, people around me told me I should have done something instead of just waiting for her to come to me or whatever. But I guess I can start this story from that would be the middle of sophomore year because I had just moved. I'm at this new place, and anybody who knows me in real life knows I'm not the most talkative. I'm kind of a shy person. I just do my own thing. So literally for the first sophomore year, I didn't talk to nobody that lived in my apartment complex. I didn't talk to nobody on the bus. On anybody that lived in my neighborhood, I didn't really talk to them at all. I made friends at school, classes, but I never talked to anybody. You know, just because like that wasn't a thing. I never talked to anybody because I'm just a shy person. Weird thing is, all the people I didn't talk to, like I might have sat to them. I became friends with them just from finally meeting people outside. But what I mean by that is, I would go outside all the time and no one would be outside. Weird. This place is weird. There'd be time periods where it was like people would be outside all the time and then it would be dead, a ghost town. That comes in handy later. That comes in handy later. So like sophomore year, this zero I'm talking about, she sat in like the back of the bus, and everybody knows that's where for some reason people love sitting in the back. I don't know why. People sat in the back of the bus. That's where a lot of people conversate loud, all that other stuff, right? So my first impression of her was like, not that she was mean, but it was like, okay, I know this girl has a temper because at that point in time she was kind of going through some drama stuff in school and things like that. So my first impression of her, she's I guess I could say just she seemed to be a very angry person when she's not like that at all. Uh, But like everybody has a limit. I guess they kind of pushed her to her limit. Everybody has that certain spot that you can push them to before it, you know, it kind of loses their shit a little bit. So yeah, that was like the first impression I had. But learning, like I said, my voice. Like I said, this person, we went to the same bus. We all lived in the same apartment complex. So I saw her at the bus stop. Other people I became friends with later on, saw them at the bus stop, all that type of stuff. So sophomore year, I don't talk to her. I don't talk to nobody unless I'm already in school and I knew people in my classes. That's who I was talking to. I'm still friends with a good portion of people that I knew from school, but yeah, I don't talk to nobody. So junior year comes around, after I got comfortable or whatever around people. You know, I met one of her friends before I met her. So one of her friends, I was just outside chilling because some places have like benches and like a playground or wherever you sit out. That was kind of our spot. There was like benches literally within, I guess I can say 50 feet of each other. One that's on the one end of the street, one on the other end of the street. The one we went to was like in the middle of the apartment, so we used to sit there. I was sitting there by myself, just chilling, listening to music or whatever. And they come out, and I already made friends with her friend by that time. We started talking on the bus, we talked at school, we talked at school, we talked out of school, and then she comes out. She just comes out of nowhere, like she just comes walking towards the table, and I'm like, oh, you. This is all in my head, by the way. I'm like, I've seen this person before. She sits at her, she's at the. I'm about to cut that shit out. She sits in the back of the bus, and I don't talk to her very much. So one of the first things, like, one of the first things that the reason I got started talking to her was common interest. You know, she liked to draw and stuff. She had this binder with a whole bunch of drawings and shit. See, I like art, but I'm trash. I can't draw to save my life. So I'm watching her, you know, draw, do all this other shit. I'm looking, and she has a binder with all the shit in it. I'm like, yo, and she's an anime fan, so that's good. That's a plus. Everybody else around her, me and her friend, they're also anime fans, so that was a pretty cool thing to learn about her. You know, we're talking, you know, going back and forth. Eventually, we start talking like every day, just whenever we see each other. And it came to the point where, for a good while, like I said, that people being outside and not being outside thing that comes in later, because of the fact that for some reason, I don't know what it is with. I just have the type of parent, like, I know I know this. I know to this day my mom regrets buying me GameCube. I know she regrets it, because ever since I started actually playing it, she kind of wants me to be outside the house at all times, as many times as possible. So I'm outside all the time whenever I can. Well, yeah, I'm outside pretty much all the time. So there's days where, you know, me and her are outside, messing around, playing, talking, all that other stuff, and just there was time periods where it's like, okay, I have no way of talking to this girl because no working phone. Only way I could talk to her is literally if I see her like outside or anything like that. So when summer comes around and things like that, it's like, I'm not gonna be able to do much if I don't see her. So I mean, but the times we did see her talk, she opens up about stuff I'm not gonna spread, but we talk back and forth. Because, you know, there's some people you talk to some people you talk to certain things about, and some people you don't, because they don't really show interest in it. She's one of those people I can go back and forth, just openly, like openly, like things like, oh, you would look good in this or that. You know, you like anybody, you got in your eye on anybody, boyfriend or girlfriend, have you done this or that, things like that. Just open up, going back and forth. And the problem with my situation is, by the time I started going outside, like, I had no problems with nobody. I'm cool with everybody usually that I meet. Like, you would have to make me not be cool with you. That's like a task. Like, you have to you have to continuously bother me, or just try to make me hate you and like show dislike towards you. Like, that's like a task to do something like that. So the thing was, she had a boyfriend at the time, on and off type thing, on and off, on and off. But the thing is, that's one of the people I'm really cool, like I'm cool with, you know. So I'm not finna. I mean, me personally, I don't think you should slide in like that, because I've seen situations, people that are friends, and on and off things starts happening, and someone slides in and not supposed to, fights, done. And the thing is, people, I mean, that's nothing really to fight about, at least in my opinion. If someone's like messing a relationship between two people and you're already friends, the person that's messed up your relationship, you might as well just get away from that. I mean, that's what I think you should do. There's no reason losing friendships for no reason. Like, I see people who are best friends fight over a girl. The person, both of them stop messing with the girl, but they still hate each other to this day. It's over one person. But yeah, she has a boyfriend that I'm friends with, so I'm not finna just. I didn't think it would be cool to just slide in there like that, right? So I'm thinking that's just a bad thing to do. And I'm just keeping my face, talking, doing my thing. And why did I say doing my thing? I'm getting that shit out. Talking, going back and forth. But I get hit with the best friend thing, which that just never happened with me with a girl before, ever. Like, that was like the first time. Openly, just calling me best friend, things like that. What does Evie give me hugs, coming to me talking about stuff when she's upset or not, things like that. Just coming back and forth. I'm just that type of things never happened to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm advancing, I'm doing stuff. But then there's things that I doubt like would never happen, like just crazy things, not crazy things, just things that I don't think normally would happen. Like constant, like she would come look for me, like at night, just wanting to chill, talk. But like one time, for some reason, her mom sent her to go to the store. I'm outside, like I must have been at the basketball court or something. But I come back home, my mom tells me, "Yo, this girl was looking for her." I'm like, "Who?" And she's like, "She said her name was Monique." I'm like, "Fuck!" Like the one time, right? Someone actually comes to get like the one time. Because, like I said, there's periods when she's not around, and this is one of those periods, and then all of a sudden she pops up at my house, like, asking me, well, I want to walk with her, because it was just, like, her two brothers, and then it was just, I think, no, her two brothers, and her other friend that I know, so it's just us walking. I think it's kind of, I just thought that was kind of, different, is just come get me something as simple as walk to the store. Like, you must have wanted me to come with some specific reason instead of just asking someone random. And it's just, like I said, I'm not the person that's too good at reading people, so you have to tell me something when it comes to certain things. You have to legit tell me. So that happens. We're talking to the store. We're talking the whole time, on the way to the store, on the way back to the store. Buy hugs and all that type of stuff. Like, and like she's like, the thing that drew me to her was like she's just really a cool person. I could talk to her about anything. Like I said before, just going back and forth. We always talk about stuff. She had two little sisters that liked me a lot too. I don't know what it was, but every time they came outside and they saw me, they're just a little, I guess I can call them clingy, because they always want something. They want something from me. They just wanted to be around me for some odd reason. Don't know if that was just an older person crush thing or whatever, but they always got excited when they saw me. And then she was like, "Oh, look, Ty's here," or whatever, and they always come over to get me. Another weird thing that's happened to me that is a continuous thing for some reason. You guys know my name is Tyrese or whatever. So for some reason, I guess I don't really have a nickname, but most people, it's literally like my family, and girls call me Ty for short. It's the weirdest thing. I never understood where that came from, but they call me that for short. And every time that happens, I'm like, okay, I didn't even, that's not even something I brought up. I never bring it up as a nickname. That's just something, for some reason, girls always try to give me a nickname. I don't know where that comes from, but it's one of those things that happen. So, yeah, basically, junior year, we're just talking, going back and forth the whole time. Her boyfriend's on and off that time and everything, and they break up, and they break up. So I'm thinking, like I said, I'm a person with like morals, I guess. It's either that or I'm just scared. I'm gonna go with I was scared. So senior year, there's no boyfriend or whatever. So I gotta talk about before senior year anyway. So look, junior year, like halfway. Yeah, it's gotta be halfway to junior year, right? Halfway to junior year, I moved like down the street. Like still, where I was living at the time, I could really walk to the neighborhood. It was that close. So it wasn't that hard for me to do. So junior year weekends and stuff, everybody saying bye. It was junior year because I'm leaving, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be like down the street, so I can literally walk back here. Everybody's like, yo, let me know when you're coming. Let me know when you're coming back. We can link up, all that. I would just come here randomly on off days I was bored enough, no days of school, and same thing happens that throughout the whole year. New year, I'm meeting some of her friends. We're going. Like I said, we were pretty close. We got to that point. Damn it, Christian. I'm not answering that right now. But we got pretty close. So we're going back and forth. Once again, I'm thinking I'm getting closer, and then it's like push away. And I'm thinking I'm getting closer, and then I push away, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I don't know if she's waiting for me to. I don't know if she was waiting for me to just say something or go in, do whatever I needed to do. So I'm just mad. Like I said, you have to like tell me these type of things. I get confused when it comes to things like that. So Christian's trying to call me. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't even talk about the summer. Okay, so the summer before, no, this is still junior year. So junior year, all this stuff happens. I really don't get any closer. We get closer as friends, but never no like relationship type stuff. So junior year, like the summer of junior year, that was probably like one of my favorite summers because every day I'm hanging out with her friends, some new friends that came from up north, from somebody else I met in the neighborhood and things like that. And I'm still trying to, get closer to her, see what I can do to her, like if there's a relationship that's possible to happen. And it was just a fun summer, but like weird thing that happens. We're at the pool. By the way, this summer we went to the pool at least 80% of the days. We went to the pool. Like that just became a regular thing. We went to the pool all the fucking time. So one of the days we're chilling at the pool. It's me, her other friend, one that I was pretty cool or pretty close with too, her and her friend. Okay, little disclaimer, like this small little snippet. I accidentally said the person's name, so I cut that out. If it sounds weird, like that's pretty much what it was, but I had to cut that out. I don't want it out there like that. Take that out. The girl I like knew them, so she was talking with them, and the other friend that we both were close to, she's like, yo, she's for some reason, I don't know why she waited this long to tell me this. And to me, this is like one of the dirtiest. This is one of the worst things you can tell me, at least. You might as well just not tell me. But she's like, this is back before I was even talking to her or whatever. And this is when I was just talking to our mutual friend. So she tells me, like, you remember like sophomore year when you first got here? And I'm like, yeah, I was shy back then. I didn't really talk to anybody else. So he's like, yo, well, I don't know if you knew this or not, but like the girl I'm talking about, she said that she wanted to know if I liked her. So like, to me, that means she liked me, and we both just didn't have enough, I guess, courage to tell each other or tell one another. To me, hearing that, she wanted to know if I liked her. The only reason you would want to know if some random person, at least to me, the only reason you would want to know some person you don't know, you're not talking to them or anything, the only reason you would want to know if someone likes you is if you like them. So that threw me off guard. And she was like, yo, did you like her? And I was like, I'm not even gonna lie, I lied. I said no, I lied. And she asked, do I still like her? I'm not even gonna lie, I think I said I used to, but not anymore. That was a definite lie. So I'm like, I lied, and we just go back to having a normal conversation or whatever. And that threw me off for a while. And then senior year comes, I'm still friends with her, but like my whole thing about seeing if the girl likes me or not, I just went back to being loner me, just chilling, doing my own thing, trying to hang out with my friends when I can, just chilling, trying to get out of it, trying to graduate, all on that whole wave. So I'm just that that little thing to this day bothers me because it's like she. I didn't talk to a lot of people, but I did sit by the person that told me this, and we talked about certain things because, weirdly enough, you guys know, if you guys know me, you should know that like my favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho. What was on her phone was, well, the mutual friend. Her phone, her background was Kurama. It was like a drawing of Kurama, and Kurama is like a sick ass character. He's a part of Team Urameshi or whatever. So he's the one with the red hair, has the rose whip. That's probably the most, in my opinion, the most dangerous out of all of them when upset. I was like, yo, is that Kurama? And she told me, yeah. And that's pretty much how our conversations went. Usually on the bus sophomore year, like shy and me or whatever. But the thing is, like, I always noticed them talking and stuff when we got off the bus and things like that. So my thing is like, if she knew this information for like what, a year and a half, I'm about to go into my senior year. She knew this information for a while and just never decided to tell me. Like, if she told me, I would have done something about it. But like, that's the thing about me. Like, the not knowing is what really bothered me. The not knowing, and I should have known because she had no problem. She had no problem with physical talent, like physical contact. I wasn't doing nothing dirty, but like the hugs, the messing with people, like just all that types of things. Like I would just like, you know, flirty stuff. I don't do it as flirting, but that's just how I am when I know people like that. I mess with people, they mess with me, stuff like that. No problem with physical contact whatsoever. And I'm like, okay, I know I'm past that barrier. I'm past the physical contact barrier. We can talk about pretty much anything. He's a cool person. And basically everything I could think of in a girl that I probably want to go out with or whatever. And my stupid ass just didn't do anything. So I just want to know if that's a missed opportunity for those reasons. Like, we were cool. There was a time frame where I could have did something, but like knowing that information from like a year ago, before we even knew each other, like she wanted to know if I liked her. Like, that messed with me. I don't know why, but it messed with me. And it's kind of what made me think of this and tell this story, because knowing that information prior, I probably would have had a girlfriend at that time. Just knowing that would have really helped, and not trying to play the mind games of trying to figure out what's in a teenager's head. You know how hard that is? It's difficult. It's very difficult. So like, I can't read minds, man. You know, that's hard to do. So I just want to know if that was a missed opportunity by me. I did it. I talked over Audacity for what is about to be 24 minutes. That's crazy. I'm not gonna cut much of this out. I have stuff to cut out though, because I definitely said names by accident. Gotta cut that stuff out. So I don't know what I'm gonna put behind this though. I need gameplay of some sort. Something. Oh, and this is weird because, you know, this girl I'm talking about has a YouTube channel. I'm subbed to it. I think she's subbed to mine. So if she ever finds this video, it's whatever. I have nothing to worry about now. But that's just something weird to think about. So yeah, she has a channel, I have a channel. I'm pretty sure we both know about the other ones, or each other's. So this is gonna be weird. This is hard to talk about too. I have multiple stories I can talk about, honestly, but I have another. Honestly, there's like 2 missed opportunities with girls. One was the one I just told you about that I think, and the other one was junior year, all year. just should have did something. Anyway, if you want to hear that one, let me know. If anybody gets that far in this video, if you want to hear that one, let me know. I have videos about that. I can tell you about my stepbrother. I can tell you about my 2 favorite summers, things like that. If people like these, I can keep dropping these, but who knows, man. I gotta think, bro. Gameplay and music. I need a song that's not too high. And I need gameplay that's not too distracting. But it doesn't matter, bro. I play fighting games. Nobody's gonna. You might see a sick combo and be like, oh, cross up happened as soon as you got fucking friend zoned and things like that. I just need people to let me know, man. Let me know if I messed up. You want to hear more stories or whatever? I could do that. That's not hard. The video's not hard to make. It's just hard to talk about. So, yeah, that should be it though.